is if we just look at the change amount divided by the previous. But, and this was on your homework, I don't think you do it both ways on your homework, but if your price is changing from 8 going up to 15, that is different than if your price is starting at 15 coming down to 8, because your denominator will change. The value that you came from will be different. So the percent you get will be different. Percent change up will not be the same as the percent change down, which is what we should have seen in the Desmos yesterday, and is what we're going to continue to practice in the lesson today. And then I did not pass back my papers last class. And then hopefully we'll have time to just practice by doing our homework. Yes.
No, I'm serious. Because like these
I'm
ones,
not supposed to give you guys stuff like
well, no, it's just these cop shops. They're like from like I don't know, like 2017.
I swear you keep saying cops drops.
No.
So.
No, they're from like 2017, and like the wrapper keeps like sticky.
Hey, I need you to like actually like just chill for a minute. Just chill for a minute. We're gonna get started on a problem. Like you asked me in the worst time. I forget if I put this on your paper, and now I'm too distracted to run and grab one. Do you have this letter on your paper? I think I put it on there. Yeah. Joe Mose.
Yeah.
Check out the letter from Joe Mose and talk about it with your partner. What is the percent change happening there? It's in 717. Right, our paper for today. 717. These are the exact same things you already have. These are like honey lemon. What could we do with information that feels important? You could highlight it. Feels important if he's going to lose his customers. Feels important what his price was. I don't know why, but my brain has started to say the new in blue because green feels like an original value. Green feels like where we started, like the original. I don't know, maybe because the G in original. Like at the right. At right is a letter. So I should maybe have a comma here, but like at right, like on the right. I don't know. I try to keep this less words than more words. And then below. I mean, no, you're fine. I can talk over it too. I'm loud. If I was going to start to talk over it.
Oh, okay.
What? No, you're good. So here's our percent diagram like we used to be doing. And we know that since the 1250 was 100%, we could probably go ahead and fill in that percent down there. And then you and your partner hopefully know how to solve this decimal. But I encourage you to also add a third way, wherever it fits on here, utilizing what's on the whiteboard over there. Now, it's not identical to this problem, but it's that strategy. What's up? Okay, there's probably some in or up there. They live and they're up there, or they all got to go back into other bins. But I don't know what you're talking about, because I definitely did not just climb on a chair. Because we're not supposed to do that. So I definitely would not do that.
It's giving Godzilla. What? I'm sorry, sir. What does that mean? Well, no, it's like...
Moving on. So if we go to fill in our percent diagram. Mick, how much, well, where are we ending? 15. So, we knew this was our 100%. I don't know why the little picture thing put the percent in the middle of that space, so I'm just going to write my 100% there. How? I don't know how to find either of these. Mick, can you help me with that, or you want me to move on? You what? Move on? Vivian, you got any idea of what I could do to find like one of these percents? If we go past 1250, this like bottom percent, what can we say is probably going to be true about this? Yeah, so it's going to be over 100, right? Like this new price, well, yeah, because he is increasing his price. So this is going to be over 100%. How can we find out what 15 is compared to the original 1250? Well, if we do the subtraction, what do we get if we do 15 minus 1250? 250. So that is what he's increasing his price by. All right, so we could fill that in up there. We could do the method we did a couple days ago and just do 250 divided by what the price was. 250 divided by 1250. Okay, so that's 0.2. What percent is that then? 20. All right, so 20%. Meaning the new price is 120% of what it was. Now that feels kind of clunky. Like that process, it felt like it could be better. If I come over here and say 12.5 is going to be multiplied by something to get the new price, Beatrix, what could I do here to get x by itself? Now let's make sure you're speaking the same problem as me. I'm looking at this problem. So I'm going to come back to you when I look for the third way then. Alex, if you have 12.5 times x equals 15, how can we get x by itself?
15 divided by 12.
Do we just do 15 divided by 12.5? Because we're going to divide on both sides. So yes, the math that we care about doing, but we need to remember we do it on both sides. X is 1.2. What does that really mean to us?
120%.
So it's really 120%. So really, we can say he went 20% up. But there's still a better way if you're just being asked for the percent change. And that's because we can find percent change by doing what? What's on the whiteboard? Yeah. In my fancy pants dotted boxes, because I had to manually make those dashed lines.
And they're very straight.
A lot of
They're very,
effort went into this over
they're
here.
beautiful.
So amount of change divided by previous. If we only want to know what was the percent change, I don't really care about that 100%. So what was our amount of change here? Yeah, and if I need to do the subtraction, I can do 15 minus 12.5. What was the previous amount? 12.5. So 2.5 divided by 12.5. Oh, I feel like we already did this somewhere. And we get 20%. Now here's the trick though. With this version of just doing change over original, we have to turn our brain on for was the change up or change down. This is up, right? So 20% increase or 20% up, like whatever you want to say, but we need to indicate. So does he need to be worried about losing his business? No, because if you only increased your price by 20%, what are people probably going to attribute that price increase to?
Inflation.
Inflation. Not like you do with a balloon, but what is happening with the dollar. Guys, okay, let's make sure we understand what inflation is. What's inflation? Alex?
Inflation, where in the economy, basically everything is raising prices to be a specific percentage
Why?
higher.
But like
Because
why?
because of supply and demands. Basically,
Yeah.
because the more people that are buying, they have to raise the prices in order to because they
That's
can get
part
more
of
income from it. So basically, that'll cause competition to also raise the prices too.
So there's another
Yes.
reason.
Also, that means the people getting paying jobs will also get their increased wage, although that balances
So that's a result. So hang on, because you got more hands up. So you're right. Those are all contributing factors. Laurel?
The cost of making things and the cost of getting things.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. Claire?
Pretty sure people are making too much money and too much money being things spread around the world, so people have to pay more money for things that they need.
Guys, quick history lesson. Back in the day, like before I existed, right? Like 50s, 60s, whatever. Your $100 bill, you could go to a mountain through a few vaults, and there's gold to back up that $100 bill. Every dollar we had was backed up with gold, silver, whatever, something that actually has value. Because paper has no value, really. It only has the value that we give it. At a certain point, we decided we don't care if all our money actually has gold to back it up. We're going to keep printing more. And as you keep printing more money, the value of that money, since there's more of it, supply and demand, like Alex talked about, when there's more of something, it's worth less. Our money is not backed by gold anymore. It's just paper. So inflation is just kind of like the natural rise of price, also because we keep printing more money. Now, at the same time, they're destroying old money. So, like, my dad works for a bank. He's a compliance officer. He's like the connection between a local bank and the federal government. They will take old money that like looks like crap, is ripped and taped back together, and whatever. They like lock it all up in a box. They know exactly how much there is. They ship it away and they destroy it. And so, like, there's money coming into currency, but also money going out of currency. Check out 77. So I, get off this soapbox talking about inflation. Highlight what's important. Talk with your partners. Try to answer these questions. You don't necessarily have to draw a diagram, but you can if you want. Draw a diagram if you want to. Up to you. Who goes to Vertical Adventures? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been lately either. I mean, it's pretty expensive. What are these savings? What is the percent discount that she's giving? I mean, if we're going to need the amount of change, I'm thinking we'll probably get this in draft. So I agree with you. This is so this will help you later today when you do come back to me. It turns out by a parent that also might remind you to get those papers back to school. I'm gonna put my cell phone number on it in case there's any questions. Or if your dad wants to get together and play board games. Or did you say your dad's in the games or not?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
But, like,
I'm joking about that. I don't need to be friends with my students' parents. That would be a little weird. Especially when I'd be like, your kid owes me homework. I do that, never mind. What? No, when
He
we've
said never mind.
when we've had Phoenix kids of Phoenix teachers, and that, like, so Miss Smith, who works over in Perry,
Okay.
had a kid come through Phoenix and be like, hey, your kid is 5 assignments behind, and it's like just the teacher in the next classroom. But it's kind of like, that's not quite fair, because you don't do that to normal, like, parents of kids. So, yeah. All right, back on focus. Simon, what's up? What?
As you said that.
Well, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
If you became friends with kids' parents, then like on bowl game nights, you could say, if I win this, you have to get your kid to do my.
Although I don't even know if that would work because you guys are in charge. I think a lot of your parents are trying to get you to do your homework and encourage you to do your homework, but they can't control you guys. Just like I can't control you. So if you're sitting here folding up a piece of paper instead of doing your math, like, if you're done with this problem, you could be waiting by doing your homework. Like, you could be doing this problem. Huh. This looks familiar. Huh. That looks oddly familiar to something that's on the wall of this classroom. Wait, Kate? Kate's not in this class. How did I just grab the wrong deck? What has happened?
Oh my gosh. I can separate them.
Oh, I'm all mixed up and don't know what to do. Those are song lyrics. Sorry, I just had to drop some random 311. All right, no Gwen, no Hannah, no Adrian. I don't know where all of you guys came from. No matter. Laurel. We're gonna have to fix these later. No, we already talked. Ella, help me out. What'd you do first here?
So I drew like the line of I made the graph.
You did the diagram like this? Sweet. Yeah, we totally can. So if I want to do that, I never draw with my black pen. Might as well a little bit. So I'm going to do my 100%, which was $50. All right, what'd you do from there?
I made a line, like not in the middle,
Closer to the which side?
to the 50 side, because 34 is like more than 25, which is
Hey, let her get her thoughts out.
not.
She was getting there. Okay. So do you want to keep going or you want to pass this off? I mean, it's up to you. You don't want to keep going? Okay, Gus, if you pick this up and keep running with it, what could we do now? And you can probably use whatever you did if you didn't draw the diagram. Like, whatever you did is probably useful. Do you know how much we're saving? Like, how many dollars? No, like, how many dollars are we saving? Yeah, if we do the subtraction, right, if we find the difference, the change is 50 minus 34, or 16, so our change is 16. So wait, if I just go to find percent change, as it says up on the whiteboard, is change over original. What's our change?
16.
What was our original?
34. Oh yeah, 50.
Careful with what the denominator is. It's the original, the previous. Right? So we saved 16. Guys, 16 was not in the problem. Right? You had to find it first to figure out what is the change. $16. So if we do 16 over 50, guys, what is this over 100? Because that's going to be our percent. 32. You don't always need a calculator. So this is 32% discount. I get to go rock climbing for cheaper. Questions about what we just did? Two, maybe three. Two, maybe three more problems, and then I will let you practice homework. I'm trying to be done by 11:30 at least, but even earlier if I can. I need you to figure out both of these. What is the percent change from 30 to 33, and what is the percent change from 33 to 30? You might think I just said the same thing twice. I did not. What is the percent change from 30 to 33, and what is the percent change from 33 to 30? Nope, this is why we use graph paper every day and try to continue it from the previous day so we aren't wasting it. I don't know what you're laughing at.
With bites in it, because I wasn't gonna eat it and I wasn't gonna I don't know, sit on the table. I wasn't gonna put it back in my lunchbox. I had no container for it. Well, I wasn't gonna eat it. Sir, what did you? Lorraine, what? Lorraine, do you want it? Do you want to eat it? I'm sure you don't.
If it had my phone first.
That's what I'm sure you don't. What?
You know what I want you to do?
My homework cookies too.
I'm gonna get your homework tattooed on my arm. So my kids walk up to me, I can just just show my forearms. Do your homework. Actually, what would be better is just do what you need to do or something like that. Like, cause it could be encouragement for me too. Well, when I see the tattoo that I have, it is encouragement. It's like,
Which
what do
tattoo do you have? Wait, is the one on your back?
This. Because I can't see my back, but like if
Then
my
why'd you
mom,
get it?
I don't really. That's my. I like it, but like now I wish I got it somewhere that I can see. My buddy got his Eagle Scout tattoo on his chest, like where the actual like metal hangs. It's less than actually. I haven't got my uniform on in a long time. But yeah, so he got it like on his chest. That's because we got tattoos together because we were both Eagle Scouts. We're like, let's get tattoos. Cora's not here, right? Okay. Will, I want to double check that I actually put this in math before I give it back to you. Because for some reason I did not write on it.
I don't think you put it in that because I put it yesterday.
Well, here, I'll check right now while you guys are figuring that out. Because I think math is still loaded for me. No! When I go to reload map and it's logged me out, I feel like, you know in the Nintendo games when it's like, wow, 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 like the woo, when it's like getting squished. Or, Home Depot, I did not click on Home Depot.
What if you did?
I'm giving it one more attempt before I give up on map for the time. Hey, I got it. My threat worked. Oh, wait. Will, this isn't even in map yet. You're turning in homework that isn't due.
Oh my god, congratulations. I wish I could do it.
Dang it, Will. I just fought with map to get logged in to check if it was in map, and it's not even in map at all.
The thing is, I am missing homework.
I know, and that's frustrating. That you're turning in homework that isn't even due when you have missing homework that you should do.
But I still don't remember what's
Oh, are you Mr. Miyagi?
I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
You haven't?
Will, what will be the math to just straight up get as quickly as possible to our percent change in A? So we got our delta here, our change amount that we have to figure out first. This I'm not using for multiplication right now because our change we care about here is like how much did we go up or down by. So change of 3 divided by what? 30, and 3 divided by 30 reduces to 1/10, or 10% increase. Now, Maddie, what about part B? What's the math we're going to do there?
33.
What's the change?
Oh, what?
The change, because we need amount of change. What's our change? Yeah, $3. So our delta here, our change is $3. That's our numerator. What's our denominator? What was the previous value? Yeah, we started at 33 now, which is 111,
Yeah.
which is 0.09 repeating, or 9.09%. But guys, 30 to 33, 33 to 30. Percent change up will not be the same as percent change down.
Sounds like a song.
I mean, we could
Do that
make a
again.
song
Wait,
probably.
do that again. Say it again.
close.
Percent change up is not the same as percent change down.
You said it more in a rhythmic way.
No, do it again.
Well, now I'm trying too hard,
No,
I
do it
think.
again. Do it again.
Nope. So, always make sure we multiply by 100 to move that decimal back, but I think most of us are already in that habit. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. So guys, here's the fun of what stores do. If we had shoes that cost $46, guys, I bet we can do this mentally. I bet a lot of this we can do mentally. Real quick, stick with me. And then I promise I'll let you work on homework here in like a minute or two. Some of you are already choosing to do that, but that's fine. You're just not getting the learn. We're going to take this price up 10%, and then we're going to use a coupon to take 10% off. Right? We're going to raise, and guys, legit, this is happening right now, or actually probably a month ago. Stores increase their prices before holiday shopping season. So then, during holiday shopping season, everything's on sale.
But it's not actually on sale. They're giving the same amount of money.
So watch what happens. These shoes were $46 originally, right? What will the increase? So take our 46, guys. What's 10% of 46?
4.6.
Yeah, move the decimal. So if I increase this by 4.6, that's blue writing on blue.
That's
and that
crazy.
doesn't
I
work.
saw that.
What's our new price?
It-
50.6. The 10% off coupon now. Now what's 10% off?
5.6.
Yeah.
5.06. Careful. 5.06, not 5.6. What's our price come out to now? 45. So we saved 6 cents.
Dang, that's sad. Why?
Guys, this is the scam happening right now.
It's better than nothing. No,
This
that's
is why I
not-
teach
people
middle
are
school
always
math.
like,
They don't
we're
teach
not
it,
gonna
Simon.
use that.
Sorry, 46 cents. Yeah, my bad. From the $46 down to 50. But yeah, 46 cents. Is that really saving 10%? No. 'Cause now, what they're really doing, well, okay, maybe not. And guys, by the way, when I speak in generalizations, yes. Could you find a place that is not doing what I say they're doing? Yes, I'm sure you could. But if you, my personal story that I, have watched happen, snowblower comes in. We triple the price of the snowblower. A month later, we mark it half off. So let's imagine this snowblower came in and we
$100.
paid, no, it's a snowblower.
300.
Let's say we paid $800 for this thing,
Oh,
at Sears.
no, do 900.
Guys, it's big snowblowers are expensive.
Do 900.
So we triple the price to then, put it on the floor. But this is September, October. Nobody needs a snowblower in September and October. So it's $2,400 because it's not snowblower season yet. Snowblower season comes around and we mark this 50% off.
That's half.
It's a half off sale. It's amazing.
Well, that's
It's half off. It's still $1,200 and we still made how much?
We still made 300
We
bucks.
still made 400.
400.
So even after the half off sale, then you get a coupon. And you're like, ooh, half off sale and I have a 10% off coupon. Well, now my 10% off coupon is 120 bucks. So now I'm paying 1,080. Is Sears still making money?
Yeah.
Yes!
Well,
Like, they're still making money.
that's so sad.
Alex, go ahead and work on your homework, guys.
And the thing is, even without increasing the prices, they on purposely. So basically, they would take the product, the cost in total to create your product, like all the materials, paying the workers to create
Yeah.
that, and then
All
they
the
would-
overhead is what you're talking
and then
about.
They would either triple the price or do it by 2.5. And they don't need to triple the price or anything like that again, because they can have 50% off or anything like that and still be making
And they
more.
know the maximum percent off that they can mark things. And guys, sometimes they will lose money, and that's okay because they just want to get stuff out of the store.
Oh, that's true. Did you know that?
Like,
if you
so
go
if it gets to
Target-
March and they still have snowblowers, they might just be like, just take this.
Did you know that if you go to Target, then like if you have like if it's on clearance and it's 90 and it has like blank 99, that's like the first.
It's all codes.
If it's blank 98.
Maddie, what you're talking about is everywhere.
well,
every
well, for me,
store.
I know it's Target, but sorry, but I think
It's
the
all
wholesale row
codes.
is like 94, and then after that it's gone.
The whole world is secret codes, guys. I'm not
Will
joking.
you teach? Will you be my guide to the secret?
I mean,
codes?
I know REI's secret codes because it's all if it ends in 06 or 03 or whatever, and like what coupons you can use or not. Right now, I'd like to teach you how to use your time to do your homework. Right now, you've been given time. Use that time to put answers on paper. Give me just a second to pause this.